Welcome to the Path of Truth, and thank you for tuning in to this transformative video. It's a space dedicated to those who know they are meant for more, the chosen ones who have risen beyond the expectations of this world. I invite you to join the journey, and if this video resonates with you, don't forget to leave a comment saying Amen and subscribe to the channel. Your support allows us to continue sharing messages of empowerment and truth. Have you ever wondered why some people just can't seem to leave you in peace? Why it feels like they're constantly plotting, scheming, or throwing obstacles in your path? And no matter how many times they try, you find a way to sidestep their every move and rise higher than before. It's as if you're playing a game, but you're always 3 steps ahead, while they remain stuck, caught in their own web of frustration. The truth is, you've outsmarted every single move they've made. What they failed to realize is that your strength lies in your ability to see through their plans before they even unfold. You're not just surviving, you're thriving, and that's what makes them mad. Every time they think they've cornered you, you're already out of reach, holding all the best moves in your hands. It's like playing chess with a master, and no matter how hard they try to anticipate your next step, you're always one move ahead. While they scratch their heads, wondering how you managed to turn the tables, you've already moved on to the next phase of your journey. This constant outsmarting, this ability to see through their tactics, it frustrates them beyond measure. They can't comprehend how you continue to rise, no matter how many times they try to bring you down. What they don't realize is that your mind works on a different level. You see through their manipulation before it even begins. Where others might get swept up in their charm or their subtle games, you pick up on every shift in their energy. To them, you are an enigma. You don't need them to reveal their hand. The smallest hint is enough for you to know exactly where they're headed. You don't confront them, you don't accuse them. You simply adjust, leaving them in a constant state of confusion. They thought they had control, but your awareness has stripped that away. They can't manipulate you, and that drives them crazy. The power they thought they had over you is gone, simply because you've seen through their game. And then there's the manipulation that backfires. They tried to gaslight you, to make you doubt yourself, to question your own instincts. They thought they could shake your foundation, make you feel small or insecure, but they were wrong. You're immune to gaslighting. While most people would bend under the pressure, you've built an unshakable sense of self, a foundation so solid that nothing can distort your perception of reality. When they twist the facts or try to rewrite the past, their words fall flat because you trust yourself. You've spent time getting to know who you are, and that self-awareness protects you from their tricks. They tried to make you doubt your own experiences, but instead, you've shown them that their manipulation has no power over you. What's worse for them is that you don't give them the satisfaction of a reaction. You don't crumble. You don't lash out. You remain calm, composed, and completely unaffected by their efforts. This lack of reaction, this strength in silence is something they can't handle. They want to see you rattled, to see you react emotionally, but instead you stay grounded. You've mastered the art of mental resilience. Every attempt they make to provoke you only serves to strengthen your resolve. The more they try, the more unshakable you become. Your calm is like armor, and it drives them mad because they realize they can't get to you. They can't break you, no matter how hard they try. Insulation. It doesn't scare you. In fact, it empowers you. They thought they could control you through social dynamics, by excluding you or gossiping behind your back. For most people, these tactics would create a sense of desperation, but not for you. You're comfortable standing alone. You don't need validation from anyone else. In fact, the more they try to isolate you, the more you thrive. They can't understand it. They want you to feel rejected, to crave their approval, but instead you stand taller. Your independence only highlights their weakness. They can't break you by excluding you, because you don't need anyone to validate your existence. You are enough, and that frustrates them. The most frustrating part for them is your ability to adapt. Just when they think they've figured you out, just when they think they've trapped you in a certain pattern, you shift. You evolve. You reinvent yourself. Your ability to grow, to shed old layers and become something new, is something they can't comprehend. While they're stuck in their ways, repeating the same tired tactics, you're constantly moving forward, always one step ahead. They can't predict your next move, and that drives them crazy. They want you to be predictable, to fall into the same patterns they can control, but you refuse to conform. Your evolution is a constant reminder that you can't be pinned down, and that frustrates them even more. And when they tried to tear you down, to see you fail, they never expected you to respond with success. They wanted to see you crumble, to see you retaliate with anger or bitterness. But instead, you chose a different path. You chose silent revenge, the kind that doesn't need words or drama. You focused on your growth, on becoming someone they could never touch. Your success is the ultimate form of revenge. They can't accuse you of anything because all you've done is improve yourself. With every step forward, with every achievement, you've sent them a silent message. You failed. They tried to break you, but all they've done is fuel your rise. The more you succeed, the more it stings them. They can't stand the fact that you've become someone they can never reach. They tried to control you, to diminish you, but all they've done is make you stronger. Your success is their defeat, and that's something they can't handle. It's a form of revenge that doesn't require confrontation. It's simply you living your truth, growing and achieving, while they are left with nothing but frustration. Your success is the proof they never wanted to see, and it's one they can never deny. It's the ultimate victory, and they can't do a thing about it. They are mad we continue this journey together. Remember, they are mad because you've outsmarted every move they made. They sealed their own fate by underestimating your strength, your resilience, and your ability to rise above their schemes. Keep thriving, keep growing, and remember, they'll never be able to stop you. You've chosen a path that doesn't conform to their expectations, a path that not only challenges their belief system, but exposes the limitations of their reality. It's not easy to walk this road. It's not for the faint-hearted, but you felt it deep in your soul. This undeniable pull, this inner knowing that what you're doing, how you're living, is your truth, and no matter how much they push or prod, you won't be swayed. This is why they can't understand you. Your authenticity, your refusal to be placed in their predefined boxes, unsettles them in ways they don't know how to address. It's like you've shattered their carefully constructed illusion of control, and now they're struggling to maintain a grip on what they thought they could easily manipulate. They want you to be like everyone else. They want you to follow the crowd, to be easily swayed by societal trends, to care about fitting in and living by their rules. But you're not like them. You're not bound by the invisible chains of societal expectation. You move through life with a freedom that they can't even comprehend. It's an energy that they can't manipulate. When they try to steer you, when they try to nudge you into a direction that serves them, you've already moved in another direction, one that serves your higher self. You're not their puppet, and that's terrifying to them. They keep trying to make you doubt yourself, to make you question your choices, but it's like you have an armor they can't penetrate. It's the strength of your conviction, the confidence that comes with walking in your truth, no matter how hard it gets. They can't break you, no matter how much they try. Your light shines too brightly, and they can't stand it. Because in the presence of your light, they have to face the darkness inside of them. Their fears, their insecurities, and they can't hide from it. This isn't just about you standing firm in your own power. It's about you being a living testament to the truth that they try to bury. You show them through your actions that they don't have to play their games. You don't need their approval to be whole. You don't need their validation to feel worthy. You are enough just as you are, and that, my friend, makes them uncomfortable. Every time you reject their norms, every time you step away from their expectations, you are making a statement. You're telling them, I'm not like you, and I will never be. You're showing them that there's another way to live, a way that's rooted in authenticity, in truth, in freedom, and that's why they feel so threatened by you. You represent everything they can't control, And in their eyes, if they can't control you, they can't control any. You're not just challenging the status quo, you're exposing the cracks in their facade. You're showing them how flimsy their constructs are. Because they can't hold on to anything that's real. They can only manipulate the illusion. And every time you speak your truth, every time you stand in your power, you pull back the curtain. You reveal the truth, and that's something they can't handle. They can't keep up with your intellect either. They may try to engage with you, to have conversations, but you're playing a different game altogether. Your mind, your heart, they move in a realm they can't access. And every time they try to pull you into their shallow waters, you take a deep dive into the ocean. Your intellect, your spiritual depth, it's like a vast ocean that they can't navigate. They may try to impress you with their empty words, their superficial knowledge, but you see through it all. You're not interested in surface-level conversations. You're here for the truth, for something deeper. And when they can't match your depth, when they can't offer anything of substance, it exposes them. They feel it, don't they? They feel your strength, your wisdom, and it drives them crazy. Because no matter how hard they try to manipulate or deceive, they can't outsmart you. You're always a step ahead. You've learned how to read the patterns, how to understand the deeper motives. You don't just react to life's events. You see the bigger picture. You understand the web of connections that most people miss. And because of this, they can never catch you off guard. They'll try to catch you in their games, but you've already seen through their moves. You know their tactics. You know the rules they try to play by, and you've rewritten them. They're stuck, fumbling, trying to make sense of your actions, trying to figure out how you always know what's coming next. You're not just living life, you're shaping it. And they hate that. They hate that they can't predict your next move because it reminds them that they don't have control, and that's their biggest fear. Your energy, too, it's unbreakable. They've thrown everything at you, haven't they? Their negativity, their lies, their manipulations, but it doesn't faze you. It only makes you stronger. Every attempt they make to drain you, to destabilize you, ends up fueling your growth. You absorb their negative energy and turn it into something powerful. It's like they're throwing punches at a stone wall. Nothing touches you. Nothing breaks. And as you rise above, as you continue on your journey, they watch in disbelief because they thought you would fall. They thought they could break you. But you keep moving forward, stronger, more resilient with every step. And that's what frustrates them the most. They thought they had the power, but you're showing them that real power comes from within. Real power comes from living your truth, from embracing your authenticity, and from never compromising who you are, no matter how hard they try to push you. So here you are, standing tall, unwavering. You are a force to be reckoned with. You are unstoppable. And every time they try to tear you down, every time they throw their tricks and manipulations your way, they only fuel your fire. You've become a force of nature, a presence that demands respect. You're not just surviving this world, you're thriving in it, and that is what drives them. They'll never understand you, they'll never be able to control you, and that's the greatest gift you can give yourself, to live free, to live on your own terms. So stand tall, my friend, keep shining, because your light is what's going to lead you to your destiny, and no one can take that from you. If this message resonates with you, if you feel the truth in these words, I invite you to comment Amen below. Let us know that you're ready to stand in your power and embrace the path of truth. And make sure to subscribe to the Path of Truth so we can continue this journey together. Breaking free from the constraints of society, embracing our true selves, and shining brighter than ever before. As you continue to move through this journey of self-discovery, remember that the essence of your being, your true self, has always been there, waiting to be awakened. The world around you may be full of distractions, noise, and expectations that try to shape you into something you are not. But you must never forget the strength and power that comes with embracing who you truly are. This path you have chosen is not easy, and at times it may seem like the world is pushing back against you, trying to confine you into its mold. But the truth is that these obstacles are nothing more than opportunities for growth. They are the tests that will shape you into the person you were always meant to be, and you have the power to. Your uniqueness, your refusal to conform to the expectations placed on you, is both your shield and your sword. It is what sets you apart from the masses, and it is what empowers you to walk the path that is meant for you. It may frustrate others, it may make them uneasy, but that is only a reflection of their own limitations, not yours. They can never truly understand the depth of your soul, the journey you are on, and the power that lies within you, and that's okay. The moment you realize that the only validation you need comes from within, this is not just about rejecting the superficial standards that society places on you. It is about understanding your own worth, your own value, and your own power. When you reject the need for external validation, you free yourself from the chains that bind others to a life of mediocrity. You no longer seek approval or acceptance from those who are too afraid to step outside the boundaries themselves. Instead, you create your own path, your own standards, and your own definition of success. But this journey is not without its challenges. The people around you may try to undermine your strength, your vision, and your authenticity. They may use their manipulative tactics to try and break your spirit. But remember, the more they try to break you, the stronger you become. Your energy, your resilience, your ability to rise above the chaos. These are the things that they can never take from you. They may attempt to throw you off course, but you are the one who is in control. You are the one who gets to decide how your story unfolds. When you start to realize this power within you, you begin to understand that there is no one who can stand in your way. Not the judgments of others, not the fear of standing alone, not the pressure to conform. You are creating your own reality, one that is built on truth, authenticity, and a deep understanding of who you are. And as you continue to grow, you begin to realize that you are not just navigating through the world. You are shaping it, you are influencing it, and you are leaving your mark on it. Your very existence is a challenge to the status quo, a reminder to the world that there is more to life than following the crowd. When you embrace this path, it becomes clear that your life is not just a series of random events. Everything that happens to you, every challenge you face, every person who crosses your path is part of a much larger, much grander plan. You are part of something much greater than yourself, something that has been unfolding for eons, and your role in this story is crucial. The patterns you see, the synchronicities that seem to appear out of nowhere, these are not coincidences. They are the whispers of the universe guiding you, showing you that you are on the right path. This journey requires deep introspection, a willingness to look within and face the parts of yourself that are uncomfortable, the parts that have been buried or ignored. But in doing so, you unlock a level of strength and wisdom that you never knew existed. You begin to understand that every hardship, every struggle is not something to be feared or avoided. It is something to be embraced, for it is through these challenges that you grow, you evolve. You become the person you were always meant to be. As you continue to shed the layers of societal conditioning, you begin to see the world for what it truly is. A vast, interconnected web of experiences, energies, and opportunities. You are no longer limited by the boundaries that others have set for you. You see beyond the illusions and begin to understand the deeper truths that lie beneath the surface. You understand that the game they have been playing is not the game you want to play. You are creating a new one that is based on authenticity, truth, and a deep understanding of the forces. Your intellectual and spiritual depth is something that cannot be replicated or faked. It is unique to you. And as you continue to grow in this depth, you begin to understand that there are no limits to what you can achieve, no boundaries to what you can experience. The world becomes a playground for your soul, and you step into it with confidence, knowing that you are capable of achieving anything you set your mind to. The people around you, those who have tried to control, manipulate, or undermine you, will continue their attempts. But with time, their influence over you will diminish significantly. They may use the same tactics, the same manipulative words, or the same attempts to make you question your worth and your path. But as you evolve, you will notice how ineffective these strategies become. They will still try to pull you back into their world of doubt and insecurity, but their words and actions will no longer have the same power to sway you. With every step you take towards your own empowerment and wisdom, their attempts to control you will. At first, their tactics may have shaken you. Their criticisms, judgments, or even subtle manipulations may have caused you to doubt your choices or your direction. You may have questioned whether you were on the right path, or if you were somehow not. But as you continue to grow, these voices of doubt will grow quieter. You will begin to recognize them for what they are: reflections of their own fears and limitations, not truths about your life or your worth. Their negative words are simply projections of their own insecurities, and you will start to see that your growth, both spiritually and emotionally, creates an invisible shield around you. As you gain more clarity about who you are and what you stand for, their manipulative attempts will bounce off of you, like water off a duck's back. They will no longer be able to penetrate your inner peace or sway your sense of self. You will see their tactics for what they truly are: empty and powerless. These attempts to control or undermine you will only highlight how far you've come, how much stronger you've become, and how deeply you've connected with your true self. Instead of reacting to their negativity or getting caught up in their games, you will rise above them. You will no longer engage in the same old battles. You won't feel the need to prove yourself or defend your decisions. The strength you now possess lies in your ability to stand firm in your own truth without being moved by the judgments or actions of others. This newfound power will allow you to embrace your potential without hesitation or fear. As you step into your true power, you will embrace your potential more fully. You will understand that their attempts to undermine you are simply distractions on your journey. You will see them for who they really are: people stuck in their own limitations, while you rise above and continue to move forward with confidence, trust, and unwavering belief in yourself. And as you do, you will begin to realize something profound. The more you embrace your authenticity, the more you align with your true self, the more you become the beacon of light for others. This is not just a subtle shift. It is a transformative force that radiates from within you, touching those around you in ways you may not even fully understand. The more you embrace who you truly are, without fear or apology, the more you will see the world around you begin to shift. People will start to notice your energy, your confidence, and your unwavering commitment to your truth. Your presence will speak louder than any words, and those who are ready to embrace their own truth will be drawn to you like moths to a flame. You will attract those who are on a similar path, individuals who are not content with the surface-level existence that many settle for. They will be searching for something deeper, something more real, and they will see that light within you. These are the ones who seek truth and authenticity in a world that often rewards falsehoods and conformity. In a world that thrives on masks and pretense, your authenticity will be a breath of fresh air. It will stand as a powerful reminder that there is more to life than what is presented on the surface. The true freedom lies in living in alignment with one's true self. As you continue to walk this path, you will find that your energy becomes a source of inspiration for others. They will see how you have shed the layers of conditioning and limitation that once held you back, and they will be inspired to do this. Your courage to be yourself, despite the challenges and judgments of the world, will give them the strength to step into their own power. It will show them that they too can break free from the expectations and limitations that society has placed on them, and that they can create their own path, their own reality. In this way, you will become a living testament to the power of authenticity. You will be an example of what is possible when you dare to step outside the lines, when you choose to reject the boxes that others have tried to place you in. You will show the world that it is not only possible to live in alignment with your true self, but that it is the only way to truly thrive. Your life will become proof that when you let go of the need for approval and validation from others, When you stop living according to the expectations placed on you by society, you unlock the power to create a life that is uniquely yours. This is not just about you, it is about the ripple effect that your authenticity will have on the world. As you step into your power, you will not only transform your own life, but also inspire others to do the same. You will create a community of like-minded souls who are all committed to living in their truth. And together, you will form a collective energy that has the potential to shift the very fabric of society. This is the power of authenticity, the power to inspire, to uplift, and to change the world. So, as you continue on this journey, remember that your authenticity is not just a personal journey. It is a collective one. The more you embrace who you truly are, the more you give others permission to do the same. You become a mirror, reflecting back to them the possibility of living a life that is truly their own. And in doing so, you will not only transform yourself, but also help others find the courage to transform their own lives. You are the living proof that it is possible to create a life of meaning, purpose, and truth. This is the essence of your journey. It is not about fitting in. It is not about conforming. It is about embracing your true self and living authentically, no matter the cost. It is about walking your own path, regardless of what others may say. And in doing so, you not only transform your own life, but you become a catalyst for transformation in the world around you. Your light shines brightly, and it will continue to illuminate the way for others who are ready to step into their own power. So, as you move forward on this journey, remember this: you are not alone. You are part of something much bigger than yourself, and the path you are on is one that has been laid out for you by the universe itself. Trust in the process, trust in yourself, and know that everything you need is already within you. You have everything you need to create the life you desire. It's time to step into your power, embrace your uniqueness, and begin living the life you were always meant to live. If you feel the truth of these words resonating within you, if you feel the call to step into your authenticity and embrace your true self, I invite you to comment Amen below and subscribe to the Path of Truth. Join this community of seekers who are dedicated to uncovering the deeper truths of life and living authentically. Together, we will continue to break boundaries and redefine what it means to be truly exceptional. So remember, no matter what challenges come your way, no matter how many people try to bring you down or force you into their mold, you are unbreakable. You are stronger than you realize, and your power is limitless. Keep moving forward, stay true to yourself, and trust that everything you need is already within you. You are the architect of your own destiny, and the world is waiting for you to show up as the fullest version of yourself. Step into that power now, and watch as the universe unfolds in ways you never thought possible.